what the method I have taken here means, subtract whatever value I have to subtract, I will make it nearer to 0. For 19 I have added 1. When for minus value I had 1, plus value also I should add 1, so that the problem is balanced. So 44 minus 20 will be 24. So shortcut method means this is the shortcut method. And only multiplication if you want to learn, you can learn for 2 months. There are so many methods. Division if you want to learn, you can learn for 10 minutes. I think we are ace bored for these methods. If these methods are taught in schooling, by the time you come to the college, it will be different. But this now it is too late. But why I am telling is, even after marriage, you see that your children will get all these benefits. Vedic mathematics is available, and nowadays Vedic mathematics workbooks are also available. Understand? And those are some foreign authors of the Treschenberg speed system of mathematics. Russian author is there. Treschenberg, I think you might have seen. Treschenberg, that man hates multiplication. He wants to do all the multiplication in the form of addition. Sometime he was put in a jail for 3 or 4 years. So in that 4 years in the jail, what he did is, he has developed all the additions to the multiplication. Suppose, one simple example, 432 multiplied with 11. Usually what we do? We multiply. First you multiply with then 1 and then again with 1 and we will add. So 11 directly we multiply. That fellow will do, he will put a 0 here. He will put a 0 here. Addition. 2 plus next number 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 4 plus 3 is 7. 0 plus 4 is 4. This is multiplication with 11. That is multiplication with 11. 42 multiplied with 24. 4 2s are 8. 16 plus 4, 20 is 0. 4 2s are 8 plus 2, 10. This is the answer. 2 digit. 5 seconds. To check out whether it is right or wrong, the sum of the digits in the problem should be equal to sum of the digits in the answer. 4 plus 2, 6 into 2 plus 4, 6. Okay. 4 plus 2, 6. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 6 is 3 plus 6, 9. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 is how much? 9. Suppose in case if we get 1 extra here or 7 here, the addition will not be tallied. So in that way, in addition, multiplication is also developed. So whenever you find time, you see this. And in campus recruitment days, Shakuntala Devi puzzles book is also very, very important. Shakuntala Devi puzzles book is also very, very important. So many times I saw at least 1 or 2 questions from our book. So that book is very cheap, 50 or 60 rupees. Instead of buying 1 2-liter thumbs up bottle, you buy Shakuntala Devi puzzles. That will be useful. Right? Next problem. In an examination, 70% of the students passed in history. In an examination, 70% of the students passed in history. 72% in geography. And if 10% are failed in both the subjects, and if 10% are failed in both the subjects, find the pass percentage. Find the pass percentage. in an examination 70% of the students passed in history, 72% in geography, and if 10% are failed in both the subjects, find the pass percentage. See here, whenever in the examination he will give two values, this one value is failed. You fill up the total box here. 70% are passed in history means how many failed in 30? 28. 10% failed means how much passed? 90%. And this problem can be solved through Venn diagram, is it not? I will write Venn diagram for the failed candidates because the number is less. History failures are 30%. In history there are two types of students who failed. One is only history, the other is bonus geography also. In history and geography already 10% are there. So only history is how many? 20. Put together 30% failed in history. Similarly, in geography 28% means already 10% are there with history. Only geography 18. So if he fails in one paper or two papers, fail is fail. 20 plus 10, 30 plus 18, 48% is the fail person. 48% is the fail person means what is the pass person? 52%. Otherwise, in examination, if you want to write down directly the pass percentage is equal to pass plus pass minus pass. This is nothing but n of A plus n of B is equal to n of A union B plus n of A intersection B. That I told in simplest way. Pass plus pass means individual subjects. Minus pass means two subjects together. Okay. So 70 plus 72, 142 minus 90 is 52. Otherwise, always remember you have to convert. Otherwise, fail percent is equal to fail plus fail minus fail. Pass percent is equal to pass plus pass minus pass. Fail percent is equal to fail plus fail minus fail. If you want to find a fail percent also, you can do this. Next problem. He was planted a palm tree was planted 2 years ago. A palm tree was planted 2 years ago. It increases at the rate of 20% every year. Now the height of the tree is 540 centimeters. Now the height of the tree is 540 centimeters. What it was when the tree was planted. What it was when the tree was planted. Now, with these 2-3 problems, you will understand concept of person, how we are doing. Usually the unknown data we assume to be x, is it not? Here, The palm tree which was planted 2 years, let us assume that a height of 100 centimeters. It increases at the rate of 20% every year means, first year 20% increased means how much it becomes? 120. Second year again 20% increased means how much? Now the 20% increase will be on 120. In 120, 10% is 12 and 20% is 24. This is the height of the tree 2 years ago. This is present height. Now the height of the tree is 540 centimeters means 144 will be equal to 540 centimeters, is it not? What it was when the tree was planted means 100 will be equal to how much? So 144 is equal to 540 centimeters and 100 will be equal to how much? It will be lesser, is it not? So less by more into 540. 18 eights, 18 30s, 4 2s, 4 25s, 2 15s. 25 into 15 is 375 centimeters. This 25 into 15, there is a shortcut method. 5 5s are 25, but I will put 75. Which is the higher value in this? 2. 2 square is 4. 4 minus 1. N square minus 1. 375. 75 into 85 means 5 5s are 75. 8 square is 64 minus 3 is 63. Like that we take. So, this is the way calculating the percentages. Next problem is given in the campus requirement. Write down. Whenever I feel bored, I have a remedy. I always keep my wife's photograph in the pocket. Really. Whenever I feel bored, I'll take out and just see. Compared with this bore, other things are not at all boring in the life. Not at all boring in the life. Put again. Sometimes you may feel sorrow, unhappy, uneasiness. Take out. Compared with this unhappy, this uneasiness, nothing is uneasy in the life. But when you are in happy moods, don't take out this. Huh? That is the remedy. Okay. So those who are married, always carry your wife's photo. That will help you a lot. Okay. Next. You want to carry 2-3 photographs? I am telling this for future. In India, what happens is whether you get a job or not, definitely you'll be married. Marriage is the ultimate. Even if you don't get the job, you don't have proper income also, marriage will certain. So definitely it will happen. So I am telling all the remedies. Before I go in these 2 days, I will tell you some remedies to live happy with wife. Happily living with wife. No meaning for happy, is it not? Next problem. If the numerator of a fraction be increased by 15% and the denominator be diminished by 8%, then the value of the fraction is 15 by 16. Then the value of the fraction is 15 by 16. What is the original fraction? What is the original fraction? If the numerator of a fraction be increased by 15% and the denominator be diminished by 8%, then the value of the fraction is 15 by 16. What is the original fraction? A regular question. We don't know anything. A fraction means the idea is a numerator and a denominator, a by b. If you are not disturbing a by b, 100% of a is present here and 100% of b is present here. But what we are doing, numerator is increased by 15%. I am not putting percent mean here because percent will get cancelled. Denominator will be diminished by 8%. The value of the fraction becomes 15 by 16. Find the original fraction means you will have to find a by b. 5 3s, 5 23s, 23 4s, 4 4s. A by b is equal to 3 by 4. The original fraction is 3 by 4. The original fraction will become 3 by 4. Last problem. If you say the answer correctly, we will go to the next topic after the break. Otherwise, we will continue the percentages before the break. Okay. A woman spends 75% of her income a woman spends 75% of her income. Her income is increased by 20%. Her income is increased by 20% and she increased her expenses by 10%. Her income is increased by 20% and she increased her expenses by 10%. Find the percentage savings, percentage increase in her savings. Find the percentage increase in her savings. How much? 5.5. No. Find the percentage increase in her savings. No. %50 is right. Say for example, the salary of the woman, income of the woman is 100. A woman spends 75% of her income. In 100 she will spend 75. Means how much she is saving? 25. Her income is increased by 20%. How much? 120. She increased her expenses by 10%. Don't put 85. Previously her expenditure was 75. She increased 10% means 10% of 75 increased. 7.5. 82.5. How much now she is saving? 37.5. For an increase of 25, previously she used to save 25, now she is saving 37.5. For every 25 rupees, 12.5 rupees is increased. For every 25 rupees, how much is increased? 12.5. For 100, what would be the increase? It will be more. More by less into 12.5. 12.5 twos, 250s. So our income is increased by 50%. Clear? So after the break we go with profit, loss and discount. So profit, loss and discount